There's a wonderful tattoo shop in New York called Bang Bang that I've gone to for years. He's a celebrity tattoo artist. He's a great guy. Folks in his shop have tattooed me many times, as have you. And I know they donated a lot of their masks and gear and stuff to first responders. So certainly the tattoo community, I've seen this in other shops, have been doing everything that they can. But at the end of the day, if someone comes in and is wearing a mask, that the client, the tattoo artist has the ability to wear as much protective gear as they feel that they can function with. At what point is, the art, the creativity, and the economics between these two individuals allowed to continue? But here's something else that popped into my head. We won't have hospital beds. Hospital beds will be overflowing. If people do this, it could crowd the hospitals and other people won't be able to get treatment. Well, we allow smoking in the U.S. How many hospital beds are taken up every single year, every day in the U.S. from people that have smoking-related illness, from emphysema to heart attacks to various lung issues? And yet we've not said you can't smoke. Right. But we've certainly said, because it's industry, it's economics. I mean, nobody thinks it's good for you, but no one's shutting down the tobacco industry and the lobbyists and the billions of dollars, even though it makes a much bigger impact on hospital beds, I would imagine, than anything COVID could come close. So at what point then all of a sudden, but COVID could overflow our hospitals? So it just seems that we are really looking at this from a perspective that is not looking at the balance sheet, including what it's doing to our children and mental health and isolating young children.
I think at the root of your question is, how much do we value our freedom? Like, we live in this American culture where freedom is kind of our premium. I would even say that each one of us as Americans is it's kind of drilled into our heads from before we can even read and write that this freedom, this democracy, this pursuit of happiness is something that we're entitled to. And so when I hear you say like banning cars or banning cigarettes, I'm like, well, yeah, of course, that's ridiculous. We live in a free culture. And
except you're not allowed to go to work, Johnny. You're not allowed to make a living. You're not allowed to feed your family right now.
Yeah. So it's such a crazy thing, right? Like, where does the balance happen? And I don't even know if I can answer that question, because this is such an unprecedented thing. I mean, nobody could foresee it. So it's really calling, I think, each one of us to kind of question, like, what is essential and what is non-essential? What can I lay down and what do I hold on to really tight?